My African vacation. First, I went to Cape Town, the capital of South Africa. It is located on the shore of Table Bay. This is where Cape Town is located on the map of Africa. Next, I visited the Castle of Good Hope. It was a star fort built in the 17th century. This is where the Castle of Good Hope is located on the map of Africa. Next up, I went to Camp Bay. It is a suburb located in Cape Town, South Africa. This is where Camp Bay is located on the map of Africa. Next, I went to Table Mountain. I went in an aerial cable down the mountain, and it was really scary. This is where Table Mountain is located on the map of Africa. The place I chose to visit on my own is Lion's Head. Did you know Lion's Head forms part of Table Mountain? Next, I went to the Kagalagadi Transfrontier Park. It is located in Botswana. It's approximately 3 million hectares. It's one of the very few conservation areas of this magnitude left in the world. This is where it is on the map of Africa. Next, I went to the Kobe National Park. It's the second largest park in Botswana. It covers 10,566 square kilometers and has one of the greatest concentrations. The animals I learned about there were hippos, zebras, crocodiles, giraffes, elephants, and cheetahs. My savannah. I learned about many animals there. The one thing I learned about the hippopotamus is that its name means river horse. The one thing I learned about zebras is that there are only about 2,500 remaining today. Also, I learned that the giraffes' extremely long necks help them eat leaves off of trees. Something that I learned about the alligators is that their diet consists of small fish, invertebrates, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Something that I learned about the elephant is that their herd is often led by the largest and the oldest member of the family. Last but not least, the cheetah. The cheetah births 3 to 4 babies at a time. The Victoria River flows into the Nile so it can be drained out. While I was at Victoria Falls, I went bungee jumping and whitewater rafting. Next, I traveled up the Zambezi River, went through Malawi, the 118,480 square kilometer country, Tanzania, the country twice the size of California, Burundi, the country who speaks French and Rundi, and Rwanda, whose population is just under 10 million people. And finally, I entered Uganda to visit the Kibale Forest National Park. Here's the park on the map of Africa. Something I learned while I was there is that there's a 12-kilometer hike that is usually taken in dry seasons. Next, I went to Kenya to visit Nairobi. What you see here is the wealthy part of Nairobi. This part does not have any traffic and it is easy to get around. This is the part of Nairobi that is in great poverty. The waste management there is terrible. There is urine and fecal matter all over the ground. Next, I visited Mogadishu, Somalia. As seen in the pictures, I'm guessing you can tell why we were warned from coming. The attraction I went to was the Barak Market. They sell anything from food to clothing and foreign passports to AK-47s. Next, I visited Timbuktu, Mali. It is assumed that in the 12th century, Tuareg nomads founded the city. While I was there, I went to the Jingarubi Mosque. The buildings there are made out of brick and mud. It is their chief building material. These buildings can last up to 1,000 years. These mud brick buildings are plastered with adobe plaster. Here are all the places I visited on this map of Africa.